morning, good morning. What's up, man? What y'all on, man? It's your boy Kavion. I'm in the building. Good morning. Top of the week. Last week was a busy, busy week when it comes to content, when it comes to media. Last week was real busy. We had Diddy with the Diddy Diddy making Pruno in prison. Now, y'all expect Diddy to not party in prison? What are we doing here, bro? Can't stop, won't stop. He lived by that motto. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a good time regardless, man. You know, he knows he's out of there in about a year and a half, 2 years, the most. And he back home. So, he understand that. He understands the mission. You know what I'm saying? So, am I shocked that Diddy's in prison, drinking alcohol, drinking Pruno, drinking prison hooch? Am I shocked? No, I'm not shocked that Diddy's in prison drinking hooch. He went from Ciroc. Diddy went from the most extravagant liquor, the most extravagant wines. Now Diddy is in prison drinking hooch. Went from Ciroc. He went from vodka to hooch. You see the fall? You know what I'm saying? So that fall should humble Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Diddy's in prison. Like, I don't know where you been. You probably been on a rock, Donnie. Let's get those likes up. Yeah, you probably been on a rock, Donnie. But Diddy been in prison for like 14 months now. Diddy been locked up for 14 months. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But Diddy's in prison drinking hooch, drinking Pruno. So Diddy is rubbing shoulders with people he won't even speak to in the real world. If Diddy was free, you think Diddy would talk to those common folks he's talking to? Those common folks he's building with? If Diddy was free, he would not be talking to them. So this is a humbling experience. If Diddy was free, he would not be drinking jail Pruno. He would not be drinking hooch, prison liquor, prison alcohol if he was free. So he's getting knocked down levels. You know what I mean? So he's gonna come out, you know, Max B is out, BG is out, so everybody gets out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets out. Donnie. Donnie crazy. Yeah, but let's get those likes up, y'all. If you not a robot, if you a real person, I need you to hit that like button right now. Right now. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. Yeah, but like Diddy really needs to chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Diddy can't be getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because if Diddy is asking for a pardon, and Donald Trump just pardoned Darryl Strawberry. Darryl Strawberry had some tax issues. Darryl Strawberry was in jail. I ain't even know that. I ain't know Darryl Strawberry was in jail. Well, he just got a pardon from Donald Trump. So Donald Trump is pardoning people. Well, Diddy needs to chill. You can't be getting in trouble, getting caught with this and getting caught with that. You really gotta be, you know what I'm saying, on your best behavior, bro. Cause it's gonna come out. Oh, Diddy was doing this in prison. So why should we pardon him? Why should we pardon Diddy if Diddy just having a good time in there? Like, is it really a punishment for Diddy to be at a low security prison? Or is it just, like a vacation for him? It's a vacation. He's okay. He's drinking liquor. He got alcohol. So obviously he's okay. He got connection. The prisoner said Diddy is running the joint. That's word from the prison at Fort Dix. The Fort Dix prisoner said Diddy is running the joint. Diddy got this whole thing on lock. Diddy is saying Donald Trump will pardon me next year. So Diddy is in good spirits because he spoke to his lawyers. He spoke to that, and they told him, yeah, Trump is gonna pardon you. He pardoned Darryl Strawberry recently, and Darryl Strawberry had tax issue. You play with the tax man, you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? They don't play about their taxes. They will really lock you up. So if Trump could pardon somebody for tax issues where the government don't play about their money, you don't think he could pardon somebody for some trafficking, prostitution? Darryl Strawberry charges was way more serious. They don't play about their taxes. They don't care about the murder. They care about taxes though. That's their number one thing, taxes. And Darryl Strawberry crossed the line. He still got pardoned. So you don't think Diddy's gonna get pardoned? Of course he is. Of course he is. Because Diddy charges is lesser than Darryl Strawberry. So Diddy is telling the prisoners, yo, Trump is gonna pardon me next year. So Diddy is getting ahead of himself. Diddy is getting ahead of himself. Now Diddy is drinking wine, liquor, getting drunk. He's getting ahead of himself. He needs to just chill, relax, bro. Don't do all that yet. Like we don't need to see you doing that because now we thinking you ain't learned your lesson. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta fake it until you get out of there. Fake it, bro. Make it look like you being punished. Make it look like you in the worst time of your life, bro. We can't be out in a free world and hearing Diddy's in Fort Dix having a good time. Diddy's in Fort Dix saying, yeah, I'm gonna get pardoned next year. Diddy's in Fort Dix drinking alcohol. Diddy's in Fort Dix. The prisoner says, I'm running the joint. The prisoner said Diddy is running the whole thing. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Who drinking? Yeah, Diddy's in prison drinking. So if he's drinking, he's having a good time in there. You know what I'm saying? And he's up for a pardon. Darryl Strawberry just got his pardon. Diddy's up for a pardon from Trump. But the media is gonna throw, yo, don't do it. He ain't learned his lesson. So Diddy have to step back and just chill. Just chill, bro. Go to the programs. Go to the domestic violence programs. Go to the drug programs. Go to the alcohol programs. Get everything you can get. Because all of that stuff lessens your time. The more programs you do, they take time off, bro. You want to do that so you can get into a halfway house. Or bro, you're not at the finish line yet, Diddy. Diddy is celebrating like he's free already. Diddy is not free. Yo, what's up, Sunset? Diddy is not free yet, but Diddy is celebrating like he's free. You got to chill, homie. When you get out them prison yards, you get out that prison jail cell, you get out that prison building, that's when you're free. You're not free yet. But Diddy is acting like, like he know he got everything under control, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, the media was killing them with that, Diddy drinking, man, prison wine, all of that. They was killing Diddy in the media. And I went to the comments, I'm like, Diddy is just feeding right into the narrative. Grand Rising, 310, man. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Diddy is You know, he's already villain. So, you know, you can't be too happy, bro. You got to know how to play the game. Diddy is playing the game wrong. Diddy is at, I say about, Diddy got 75% of his time done, bro. Diddy is about 25% of his time left. That's about it. But Diddy is celebrating like like he's free. He only got 25%. 75% of his time is done already. That's why he's drinking and nah, it ain't the time yet. Put that stuff, see? That's what got you in trouble in the first place. That's what got Diddy in trouble in the first place. Drinking, partying. That's why you where you at. Smarten up, Diddy. That's why you where you at. You playing with this liquor company. And now you find out this liquor company got power. And look, and you in prison still on the alcohol. Can't sober up. Sober up, bro. Use this time as a reflection on yourself. I know that sounds corny as hell. That sounds corny as hell, right? But it's true, bro. Use that time to reflect, bro. Because when was the last time you ever got a timeout, Diddy? Life moves so fast. You running here, private jet here and there, from jet to the car to the jet to the mansions here, show this, fashion show, whoop whoop. When have you ever had time to reflect and sit down and really analyze things? You never had that. Life moved too fast. You know, we got 24 hours in a day, and you're occupied probably about 19 of those hours. 19 of those hours is doing things to maintain your wealth. Well, you never had a time to reflect. So you should be using these couple years right here, about 4 years, 5 years, give or take. Use that little time to reflect. Yo, what's up? Between rounds. Shout out to Philly. Between rounds. Peace, man. Peace, my brother. Good morning to you, man. Good morning to you, brother. Shout out to Philly, man. Top of the week. Use that time to reflect, bro. Be a better man. Come out a better person, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause if they let OJ out, they gonna let you out, of course. If OJ could be free again, rest in peace to OJ. But if OJ was allowed to be a free man again, they can't hold Diddy forever. Think about it like that. They had to free OJ. You don't think they're gonna free Diddy? Of course they're gonna free Diddy. Shout out to Philly. Now, let's go to Philly real quick. So, Philadelphia, we got Oskino Vasquez. Now, y'all see my YouTube shorts I've been putting up for the past 2 days. I got Oskino Vasquez shorts. And Trendsetter Shady. Oskino is calling out Freeway. He's calling out Dutch. Oskino is calling out Sparks. You know what I'm saying? At one point, he said, he said Sparks is a fool. You know what I mean? He said, man, he let that man Jay-Z take his song. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it happens. People think Jay-Z don't take, yeah, Jay-Z took Lil Chris flow. Jay-Z takes songs. Jay-Z jack you or your stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Oskino's still mad about that. He said he robbed us, bro. And you over here all chummy with them, and he ain't breaking you off nothing. He ain't give you no money for that. Word, bro. That's a cutthroat business, bro. Let me get you out of here. Let me get you out of here real quick. It's a cutthroat business, man. It's wolf in sheep clothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Dame Dash is back in the media. Dame, you know what I mean? A lot was going on this past week, bro. Dame Dash is back in the media. So we got Oskino, we got Dame Dash. Dame Dash is back on Cameron again. Now Dame Dash included his son Boogie in the clip. Now go look at Dame Dash latest video. You know. Now, if you know Dame Dash, you could see that Dame Dash had his son lie for him. At one point, Dame Dash was guiding the answer. And listen, man, keep your son out of this situation, Dame. Why is you bringing Boogie into this, bro? Like, like Boogie did, like he didn't even want to be there, bro. This between you and, what I'm saying? You and who he called him? Yeah, what he called Cam? He got a new name for Cam. He called Cameron, yeah, but keep Boogie out of this, bro. Why is you putting your son in a, he looks all uncomfortable, bro. Like, I don't want to be in the middle of y'all internet things, bro. You ain't too old for the internet. What Manny Fresh told BG and Turk? Get off the internet, man. This internet ain't for y'all. Manny Fresh issued a plea. He said, this is our, he said, we don't got too much chances. Talking to BG and Turk, we don't got too much chances, bro. Like, let's do it now, bro. The time is now. Manny Fresh is a man of wisdom. So he's telling them, the time is now, bro. Let's do it. Why y'all over here doing these internet games and Cash Money wasn't built on the internet? He said, if you're going to use the internet, at least use it to promote and build a brand and do good. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne said, I don't even know what the internet is. Yeah, what that girl Cash Doll ran up on Lil Wayne and told Lil Wayne, yo, you the greatest rapper alive, and on the internet. And Lil Wayne just humble, said, I don't even know what the internet is. That's Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne don't use this internet for, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne ain't gonna use the internet to clown another member. Vice versa. Turk, BG, Turk. It's y'all two using the internet to kick each other while y'all down. Manny Fresh said, yo, man, he made a plea. He made a plea like, yo, listen, man, the time is now. We ain't gonna have too much more chances. We in our 40s. We ain't kids no more. Where's gonna be chances? Bro, the time is now, bro. This is our last shot. We in the fourth quarter. You think they gonna care next year? Manny Fresh is keeping it 100 to them. Like, yo, he said, they ain't gonna care next year about us, man. We gotta strike. If we strike now, and we could keep that hype going for, you know what I'm saying? They just had a versus. Lil Wayne wasn't even at the verses, and we all knew why. If Turk is not there, Lil Wayne ain't there. Lil Wayne is all for the group, bro. So, okay, Turk ain't here. Okay, then this ain't working. Y'all figure it out. Lil Wayne stepped out. That's why Birdman was so angry at Turk. Because Turk not being there, or Turk's issue with the group, causes Lil Wayne to step out. So that's why, y'all wonder why Birdman was so angry at Turk that night. Causes his issues with Turk, causes Lil Wayne to bow out. Lil Wayne is not confrontational. He's not into. So Lil Wayne did not go to the verses because Turk wasn't there. So that alone, come on, man. That alone right there messed up future tours. Because now I'm thinking Cash Money No Limit tour. What happened to the tours? What happened to the merch? What happened to the songs y'all could have made? You know what I mean? Y'all would give it a second life. Cash Money No Limit 2025. It's together now. It's unity. We on tour together. Just like NBA YoungBoy on tour, killing up all the states, racking up millions of dollars. Y'all know how much uh, Kendrick Lamar tour did? Kendrick Lamar tour did over $100 million. Kendrick Lamar tour did over $100 million. Money is in the touring. Money is getting out there, different cities. Money is tour dates. Bang, bang, you here. That's where the money at. We talking hundreds of millions. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they tour hundreds of millions. NBA YoungBoy tour, racking in millions. That's where the money at. So if I'm Cash Money, I'm No Limit. I know where the money at. The money is in touring. Let's tour. Forget all this internet games. Yo, Turk and BG, y'all get in the room and y'all talk this out, and y'all don't come out the room until y'all figure this out. We missing too much millions because y'all want to be on this internet stuff. That's why Manny Fresh said, the internet ain't for y'all. And was he lying? Come on, man. Was Manny Fresh lying when he said the internet ain't for them, bro? It ain't for y'all. Look, what y'all doing? Y'all scaring away the money. You're scaring away the money, bro. You scaring away the money, bro. You look, Turk couldn't get booked on some shows because the promoter thought it was issues between Turk and BG. Turk and BG is on the internet saying, once they see each other, it's up, it's on site. Turk and BG on the internet threatening each other. How is that good for business? How? Somebody answer me. How is us threatening each other as a group member good for business? How? Nobody gonna book us, bro. Cause if we fight, if one of us, they lose a lot of money, bro. Then come on, bro. How is that good for business? Us beefing on this internet. How is that good, man? I told y'all, man. Kendrick Lamar just cleared over 100 million off touring alone. So he could just chill. Like, he ain't got to rap no more. One tour. You ain't got to rap no more. You know what I'm saying? He could chill. Kick his feet up. Ain't that what we here for? Clear a couple hundred millions. Come on, man. Niggas is crazy, bro. Let me get y'all out of here, man. Ain't that what we here for? Clear a couple hundred millions. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. We here to clear millions, bro. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? If we ain't clear millions, you playing around. You on this internet to play. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? This month right here is going to be one of my biggest YouTube checks. And it just goes up and up and up. You know what I'm saying? So, we clearing YouTube checks, man. While y'all trolling in the comments, y'all trolling for free. Listen, man, this is going to be this right here, this month right here, November 21st to 26th. Going to be the most money I ever made on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, we don't just talk the talk, bro. We really do this. Come on, man. Y'all wake up, man. We here to clear money, man. Clear M's, man. You know what I'm saying? And if I could just talk and make money, that's what I'm going to do, man. We going to talk, get to the money, man. It's a lot of money out here. Now, y'all beefing on the internet, and, I see Turk smarting up. Turk said, okay, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Turk fell back off the internet. Turk is not beefing no more. He fell back. And I respect that. He's smarting up. He fell back. So look for Turk to not mention any issues, and you know what I'm saying? That's the first step to redemption. Okay, you do that, we could fix that. Now, Let's get you back, and you know what I mean. Let's fix this. Let's mend this, and let's get back to the millions. Ain't that what we here for? That's what I'm here for. Anything less, Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne is all the way out of that BS. Lil Wayne is into making money, bro. So you know what I'm saying? So Lil Wayne is not entertaining none of it. You don't even see Lil Wayne on the social medias for a reason, bro. Max B is free. Yes, sir. Shout out to Babyface Chem. Max B is free. Now Max B, now when he wasn't free, I was listening to his plans to see what he's gonna do when he get out. Max B said, I'm only working with the hottest artists, the hottest producers. He said, like, if you ain't hot, I'm not even working with you. I'm not even, you know what I'm saying, wasting my time. I respect that. Max B said, if you're not hot, I'm not even wasting my time. So he's on a mission. Max B is on a mission. And there's going to be haters out here. They're going to try to stop his wave. You know what I'm saying? They plotting. They scheming. They coming for Max B. You know what I'm saying? That's how it always is, bro. It's always going to be people trying to stop your momentum, no matter what you do in life. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got momentum, there's always going to be people trying to get clout off of it. They're going to try to stop it. Come on, man. They tried. BG got out. Now BG is back to the millions. BG is shining. BG looking, you know what I'm saying? Right. NBA Youngboy got back out. He's shining. He looking right. He done told me, you know what I'm saying? It's Max B turn. Pooh Shiesty came out, and we seen Pooh Shiesty with a ton of money and this and that, and you know what I'm saying? Get back to your position, bro. But it's much sweeter now. The money is much easier to make, but you got to make smarter decisions. That's the only difference. The money is easier, but you got to make smarter decisions. So once you could make smarter decisions, you'll be all right. Have a good team around you. Have a good team around you, you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know, you got to focus up. That's what we say in Brooklyn. Focus up. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't focused, if you ain't on your mission, you're going to be sidetracked. They're going to knock you off course. Trick you out your freedom, trick you out your spot, trick you out your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of trolls, boy. Been blocking you trolls all morning. It's a lot of trolls, man. A lot of trolls that's on nothing. Y'all ain't about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just see a troll comments, I just block it, bro. They ain't on nothing. It's probably one person with 50 accounts. I mean, feeling a way about me. Cause why? Because I made a video about one of somebody he liked, or, you know, I might have, you know, made a shorts about goods, and, you know, it's just something. But the trolls are out. 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning. It's like, you know, they feed off the negativity. When you give them light and you curse it, nah, you just block them, you know, address it a little bit and move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I've been doing this for too long, man. I understand that all engagement is good engagement. As long as you engaging, bro, I'm gonna get paid from it. You gotta understand that. You know, that's the beauty of it. You know, you gotta have thick skin and a block button. It's not hard. It's actually funny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because, you know, everybody could troll and hide behind a computer screen. They hide behind a phone. It's the easiest thing to do. You know what I'm saying? You know. So it is what it is. But Max B is out. The wave is back. That's what's up. The wave is back. That's what's up. Shout out to Max B. Now you know what I mean? Now, it's Diddy turn. You know, Diddy is coming too. You know, Diddy gonna be next. Trust and believe that. Diddy gonna be next. You know what I'm saying? Give or take. Diddy gonna be free before GTA 6. I guarantee that. Diddy gonna be free before GTA 6. They gonna push that back, and they gonna, you know what I'm saying? You know, they gonna push that back to 2030, man. I ain't worried about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta live your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Live your life, man. Life is for living, man. You know what that movie said? They live, we sleep. So which one are you doing? Are you living or are you sleeping? You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about, you know, a physical sleep. Are you living or are you sleeping? You know what I'm saying? Y'all figure that out, man. You know, what's going on with y'all, man? Y'all hit the like button, tap in. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kavion. We here. You know what I'm saying? I'ma holler at y'all. We go take a little break real quick. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. She gonna be outside on the corner. Let me go take out the trash. Let me go get this trash situated before the trash man comes. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kavion. Y'all hit that like, subscribe button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Monday, top of the week. You know, let me go get this trash out before they hit the block real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, and I'm out. Peace.